Hello guys, how are you? So on this video there were a story about a magic pot. So there were a hard worker lives in their field, whose name is Sam, and he's and he and he was doing hard work in their field for making of their grains. So he's doing he's doing hard work in a field to generate a maximum benefit that he can. So he's just digging his land uh, for growing of their seeds. So on some day he was just he is digging something with their axe, and their axe was just make a beaten by a pot begin my pot. Then he was amazed at that time that he is been not calculating that what happens with him. Then after some times he realizes that their axe was uh, their axe was so at some day their axe was strike with the pot, and he think to took his pot and tried to do some research on it, what it is. So after making mind to of research of this pot, then he realizes he just put their axe onto their pot. Then he realizes the multiple of axe was just created by putting the axe into them. Okay, so he was completely shocked at the time. He realizes that he can create a multiples of infinite of any type of things. So he is became a little clever at that time. He is thinking that now he can become a very rich man through this type of superpower of magic pot. So he just start creating everything uh, for their wealth, like a home, like money. He just start creating a multiples of of every single thing, like clothes, like fridge materials, like fields, like greens, grams, eatable things, everything. So after creating a magical with the help of magic pot, he will now able to create any type of multiple things as he want. So the other people are became jealous about him. They try to research what actually happens with him, that he was a so is getting rich on day by day. So the villagers people are try to observe them and try to think about them what is actually he was doing that he became so rich at the time. So the news was getting spread through all of the villagers, and the villagers are now making group to check about their home that what he is actually doing. So the talk was reached to the king, and the king realizes that there is a need of to make research on their home. What is something it have that he became so rich? So so he sends one of their surveillance to check what is in their home. So the surveillance found out that he have a pot of magical pot of something in which he can create any multiples of a particular type things. So when he observed this, he the surveillance just tell the all of their news to the king that he have a magical pot type of something in which he can create a multiple of anything. So the king on calls next day call next day calls the man to their uh, to their fort. So after the calling their fort, he won the pot. He won the magic pot from the man. And after getting the magic pot, he thinks that if I am became 100 of king, if uh, if in my uh, if in my fort there was 100 of kings, then I will became very rich in gold village. So he just get dive into the pot, and he realizes the multiples of kings was created, and now they are start fighting between each other, like I am the king, I am the king, you are not the king, I have more money, I am actual the king. So it does created a competition environment, and it created a conception that who is the real. So the man who found out the magical pot or take their pot, and after taking their pot he go to their home, and he realized that uh, the situation getting worse and worse if the pot was with me. So he threw their pot on that time, and he start working on their fields. Then he realizes the thing that the problem should not be solved by the magic. The problem should solve by the work or labor. So at the end, the story was very simple. The story was the main point of the story is that the you cannot get anything by magic. If you want to achieve anything, you have to work for that thing rather than thinking of a shortcut or some magical thing. As he realizes the magical pot became start creating a problems in their life, so he just thrown their magical pot and he start working on the garden. And he says, for creating a best garden, you need to be a labor, not to be a magical, not to be a magical type something. So that's for today, guys. I think you can understand my story. So we will meet next again.